dads back in the mix.
Three amigos.
I got
a quick FlyDad update if you guys have a moment.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Oh.
Yeah, so just to recap. So FlyDad launched in June, right? Officially. And for those who haven't been keeping up, FlyDad is a brand that the three hosts here have collaborated on that I've been kind of leading the charge on, which caters to dads. And right now our debut product is it's called the Firstborn Dad Bag. So it's a backpack style situation. You could put all your shit in there. It's built for dads, so it's got all the efficiencies that dads like. So I was talking to E the other day, and he was like,
"Wait, before you jump in,
okay,
I'm just gonna give you a congrats, because it's one thing to have an idea, but for those that have always had ideas and said, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that," but then don't do shit about it. It's not so easy. It's very easy to have an idea, but it's super difficult to actually get your shit to fruition. So whether it's a success or not. So I'm just going to give you a shout out there.
Thank you.
Now back to you.
Back to the regularly scheduled program. No, thank you. That means a lot.
Dang, you froze up on me. I don't know if it's me or you.
Yeah, I saw that. I think
it's not me. It's you.
I'm not crying. You crying. So I was talking to E the other day, and he finally had an opportunity to like really live with the bag that I sent him, and he was kind of surprised, right? And we've talked about it, but it's kind of the same thing that I see with our customers. I feel like we've done a poor job marketing the full extent of what the bag does, and people are overly surprised in a positive way when they actually physically get to touch it and use it and kind of go out and whatever, and then apply it to their normal routine, because not everybody uses it slightly differently because it's got so many things. So it was interesting to me because you know how E is, right? E is hard to like not please, but like surprise. He's seen it all. He kind of feels like this shit is kind of whatever until he actually gets into it. So he called me, or we were chatting, and he was like, "Yo, this bag is really dope, son." Well, he didn't say son, but I was like, and E, I'm like, come on, bro, stop, because I thought he was being, like playing around,
sarcastic.
Sarcastic, and then he kept saying it, and then we finally got on the. So it was a chat, and then we finally got on the phone, and he was like, "No, seriously," like, and he went through like the way he was using it, and I was like, "Damn, we made it." Like in my head, I'm like, because I mean, one, I know how hard it is to surprise you, right? So the fact that you were surprised by something that we've already talked about to some degree, and then the way you're utilizing the bag made me feel really good, because we are the types of fathers that the bag and the things that we're developing for FlyDad are for. Like, it's to help satisfy the needs that I believe we have as fathers. So anyway, that's a quick story I just wanted to say. Like, we've gotten to another level of validation when hearing stuff like that from you and from many other customers that come through. And then side note, we've gotten 3 consecutive months of beating the previous month in sales. So,
congrats.
Nice.
It's been a nice little journey. We're not rich yet, but we're trying to get there at some point.
Well, what I will say real quick to add to everything is that, okay, yeah, of course, we're down with FlyDad gear. We appreciate, you brought us in on the company, and you went through the process of making the bag. And so I was actually worried that the bag was going to be whack.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm like, oh man, like, if I use the bag and it's whack, how do I, honestly, discuss it with you, And so that really was my thing. Like, I'm like, I'll get to the bag later. I'll get to the bag
I know.
Later.
But that's the thing. When I involved you guys, I knew specifically with you, I know how particular you are about your shit. Like, you take a lot of time to really move in the ways you move, and so there's a lot of analysis that you do to make sure that whatever you're getting into is legit and it's the right kind of thing. So it was, I mean, I'm the same way. So I can't have some bullshit out there where I'm kind of representing it, So I totally felt you.
Nah, but I was very happy that the bag is dope. The material is dope. The compartments are dope. It was very it's I've used the words a million times in my post. What do I say?
Dope.
It's a no. No. It's the most what do we
well
say? The
well
most
thought out.
no. God, man, I lose my fucking vocabulary,
It's
bro.
all right. It'll come back to you.
It's useful. It's a useful bag in every way, not just a baby bag, in any way that you want to use it.
Yeah.
And I just it's good. It's a dope bag, man. I like all the compartments and I like the battery pack. I like everything, bro. I'm not trying to do a commercial, but I like the bag.
Yeah. We're not trying to do a
Bag is super
commercial,
dope.
but since we're on the topic, if you go to flydadgear.com/fatherhoods with an S, you will get 35% off just for being a Fatherhoods listener. If you find some that you don't need it, that's cool. You can gift it to somebody, whatever have you. But yeah, man, we appreciate it. It's been a dope journey, and we're really looking forward to broadening the not necessarily just the things that we sell, but like the opportunities to help dads in other ways. So like I just got off the phone with a lady who owns a couple of brands, media properties, and we're trying to collaborate on ways that we can offer dads, whether it be, I don't know, mental health things or a bunch of different things that could be beneficial to fathers in ways that sometimes free, really discounted kinds of things. So more to come, but that's where we are with FlyDad.
Dope.
So I've been holding back because I know we haven't had a good chance to talk about it, but I told you guys offline, the 15s are rearing their head for my oldest. Her turning 15. He looks confused.
La quinceañera.
Yeah, la quinceañera. So we've been looking at different halls and all this shit. First things first, I guess the rumors are true. Like, the shit is going to be a wedding. Like, that's what it feels like in almost every respect. It's a wedding without a groom. I've been to several, but from behind the scenes, like, I'm seeing all the little nuances.
Let me ask you: is your daughter driving the charge on this? Is she like all in it, or is it your wife who's like, oh, this has to happen?
So we gave my daughter the option a few years ago. I think she might have been 12. So we gave her a few years to think about it, and we said, look, you can do whatever you want. Here's the 15s as an option. You could decide to go with Sweet 16. We can pay for a trip for you to go somewhere instead of the party, and gave her all the different options. And she, at the very beginning, she was like, oh, a trip would be dope. But then quickly she moved. I want to do a 15th. I want to do something traditional, Latin traditional. And so she's been pushing it, but it hasn't been like the craziness that you might expect, right? She's been really like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to do a ton of all this other shit. Like, I want it to be simple, classy, and fun. Like, that's her focus. So my wife has been kind of helping her along the way, and they two, both of them have been kind of running it.
Has there ever been a conversation? I've always wondered why, I don't know, Latino families don't do this more, but to say, hey, we could do this quinceañera, blowout party, or all that money that we would spend on that, we would put it in your bank account.
I think my daughter would still pick the party because it's a moment in time. Even though she doesn't want, she wants pictures, but she doesn't want video. So it's weird because she like wants it recorded, but not all the way. But for her, it's a stepping stone toward whatever.
I mean,
like
what it's supposed to be.
a rite of
quinceañera is
passage.
supposed- Yeah.
Yeah, and she really like
the
that.
tradition of it.
Yeah. That to her is the value. So
Got it.
for her, that would be.
Yeah,
We
at
actually
least-
we had the conversation. Like, we were like, yo, we're gonna spend whatever. Like, would you rather us just give it to you? She'll say, nah.
Is there any sense of her saying, "Oh, let's not"? I feel bad. Let's not spend that kind of money on a party like that.
A lot. That was so. She's very what's the word? She's very thoughtful. Like, she's not one of those kids that's like me. Like, she thinks about us, and money, she knows, is important. Like, the more you mismanage it, the worse quality of life is. So
Right.
she was the one kind of pumping the brakes on the idea of it because she understood how crazy it gets. And we had to kind of talk to her so that she understood this is not going to destroy us as a family if we go down this path, especially because we're talking about it years in advance. So we're preparing for the moment if that opportunity presents, if you decide you want to do this. But she's always like, even right now, like every aspect of it, she's thinking about it in the context of how do we maximize the dopeness of it without it having to be this extravagant thing that's gonna hit the pockets too tough. So we're I'm super fortunate because she thinks that way, but sometimes to a fault. But anyway, the summary is we've seen a whole bunch of places. The places are really fucking expensive. And what you get for what it is, I mean, at the end of the day, this is not an investment. This is straight loss every which way.
Right.
But it's the summary is like this shit is. I spent less on my second wedding than we're gonna spend on this thing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn. Am I gonna have to deal with that?
Oh, in some way you will. So yeah, you guys are, well, you have a while ago, E and K. Have you thought of that? Because I've heard also like they do quinceañeros for dudes.
Nah, bro. The boys don't do any
I
of
don't
that
know
stuff.
how that
I
works.
didn't do any of that. Did
No,
you?
I just heard
Yeah,
about this shit like last week. I didn't know that was a thing.
you came to the party in a horse and carriage.
No doubt.
Kay, are you there with us, Kay?
Yeah,
K-
yeah, I'm
Caleb?
here.
I feel like Kay has a screensaver on to look, and he's just like lost in like a nature
just-
screensaver, and to look like he's looking at the camera.
I'm soaking it in.
Kay's like, fuck your problems. I don't have to deal with that shit.
trying to make it easy for you.
Yeah.
Yo, so on an update with the bed situation, the big girl bed. So we're gonna move forward on this weekend to try it out.
Okay.
And I actually haven't discussed with my girl about like the whole thing of maybe keeping the bed. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to keep her crib right outside the room, if anything, for a little while. But yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. Wish us luck.
It's gonna be a big step. It'll probably be way smoother than you think it's gonna be.
I think we're gonna have good days and bad days.
Yeah.
That's what I think in the beginning. You know, as she gets through it. My daughter is very good with routine and things that she's familiar with. She acts a little wild when you change the routine or you introduce something new. You know, it shakes her up a bit and she does something different. And we're still dealing with her being foul to her brother. And she has, you know, her tantrums here and there, but she's getting better.
Your vaccine story was crazy.
Oh, you heard it on the last episode?
Yeah. When
Yo, what did you think about that, man?
Oh man. I mean, that's just like what do they call it, Murphy's Law or whatever. I mean, that would just be the thing that would happen to you for holding out and waiting on it, and then all of a sudden that's your experience with it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I looked at my hands because I saw the dude's hands trembling before he went into his seizure, and I looked down like, oh my god, am I about to have a seizure too? Like, I mean, I was pretty calm about it all. I knew it wasn't, you know, whatever, but it was crazy. It was wild, man. I was like, is this really happening right now?
Wow.
Like, is this?
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking in my head, it's the beginning of like one of those movies, and all the fucking, you know, people come in the hazmat suits and clear out the fucking room and kill everybody there, so no
Right.
witnesses.
No witnesses.
So the lady's screaming like, "Has this happened before?" And they're like, "No, this has never happened before."
No, and the funniest part was the lady at the register.
Oh man.
Yo, she was like, "You know, voy a coger esa vacuna, es el diablo." Yeah, man, that shit's wild. And then, you know, of course, whenever I see, you know, I saw somebody post like a thing where it's like the anti-vaxxers. It says anti-vaxxers, and then because the FDA approved it, so they shows a bunch of soccer people moving a goalpost.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, you move it.
Yeah, it's why now they don't want it, because before it was waiting FDA approval, and now that's gone. So yeah, I see people now like posting some other thing like from the I think FDA site, oh, that it's still really pending, even though it's approved, it's still pending, years of data analysis.
Mm.
Whatever, bro. I mean, I'm already past that. Once I got it, I'm on the vax team
Got Team
now.
Vax. But you
Are
you
you good?
you're getting your next one any day now, right?
No, it's
Next week?
it's the 7th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks.
Are you guys I mean aside from vaccine and all that stuff, but with your kids in particular, are you being pretty mindful and just in terms of like additional not alternative therapy, but just immune boosting, like making sure they're getting as much sun and vitamins and you know eating healthier if I mean just as because I think that's another thing that just gets overlooked with the whole vaccine versus non-vaccine, but people don't you don't seem to hear people just talking about like, yo, in all of this, throughout all of this, how do you maintain or try to boost up your immunity and your health in general?
Yeah, we are. My wife has a daily routine of some natural things. She put a concoction. So she's got onions, garlic, turmeric, uh, and then she has like some I forget what juice she uses to kind of make the taste a little easier for the kids
Mm.
to have. But she's got all these like herbs, call it, that are supposed to help in that. So we do that every day.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we give her vitamins to my daughter. My son doesn't really take vitamins yet. But we give her the elderberry stuff to
Yeah.
boost the immunity.
Hmm.
But in terms of like food, it's really hard to get her to eat her vegetables. Yesterday was a success. She ate all her vegetables.
Why?
But
Why was
that's
yesterday different?
I
Just
don't know.
the way she
I really
felt?
don't know. I mean, she's gotten on this new kick or reverted back to this kick in terms of like she wants me to feed her now towards the end of the meal. She's like, "Dad, feed me." So now I gotta go and do like we do this thing where it's like an airplane that she eats the people in the plane, and then she wants me, and I go, that's my arm.
God.
It's very morbid, but and she's like a dinosaur, and then she eats the airplane.
So it's a noisy ass session.
Yeah. So I was able to. It was funny because I stopped feeding her because I thought she wasn't gonna eat any more of the vegetables because she usually doesn't, and she went and started finishing. She's like, "Look, I ate all my vegetables."
Oh wow.
I think a lot of the foods we have that we'll usually give her have like some vegetable, because since I'm kind of vegetarian, semi-vegetarian, we have a lot of things
Right.
that have a lot of vegetables in them, but whatever. It's like little whatever's. Um,
Okay.
but I don't know what else we could do to boost immunity or anything.
Yeah, sounds like you're about right though. And
And
then
then
as
just
much much out as outdoor time as possible, I would think
well,
also.
that's the problem that we're having in Miami. I blame this on Miami, is that we'll do some outdoor stuff and then she gets destroyed by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That's
Both of
right.
my kids.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I want to know the science behind it because I have like an immunity to. I don't really get bitten by mosquitoes, but my girl and my kids do. So I
I
don't know if maybe when I used to be out and about outside a lot or play paintball in freaking Everglades, maybe I got bit so much or I sprayed so much off
mm.
on myself that maybe my blood, like like the pores just released that already.
I think my wife told me it was something about the amount of lactic acid that people
Really?
have, which makes the mosquitoes more attracted or less attracted to you.
And what makes lactic acid,
I have no
doctor?
idea. I would have to, I'd have to look that up.
We might need to inquire with Dr. Boris. Have him come on
Beats
and
in the hood.
explain it.
Yeah.
Beats in the hood.
Oh man.
You
Did your
seen
kids start school, Manny?
No, next week, the
Yeah,
1st.
mine did. Mine
My
did
daughter
last week.
started too.
How's
Oh,
that?
you daughter back in preschool?
She had a week break for
Okay.
summer, and then
Yeah.
she's back. Yeah.
Yeah, my son's back in as of last week, end of last week.
And now that you mention it, I had felt pretty good. We went through that cycle where my kids were getting sick like every week, over and over again, and I
Yeah.
was catching it with them as well. and she didn't go to school, and I felt better. And she went back yesterday, and today I feel a little,
Shitty.
or she went back Monday, and today I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah.
Are you taking any like elderberry or any of that stuff?
I take some shit here and there.
No.
I
With all the
take some of
drinking, you kind of.
the what is it? What Styles P's?
Didn't you used to do those
Vitamin.
the ginger shots and all that stuff though?
I still do it not as often.
Mm.
Like all this stuff, I just don't have time anymore. I used to, juice heavily. I used to juice my own ginger shots with, I'd buy the root myself. Now I just buy like these little shots from the supermarket, but I don't get them. I don't have them like every single day. I have like 2 a week. Um, I take some vitamins, and like I said, Styles P has a line of vitamins that are pretty dope. I take some of those like natural herbal pills, and I take cinnamon. You guys ever take cinnamon pills?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it's supposed to be good for like
Inflammation and stuff, right?
inflammation, evening out your blood sugar levels. And in my mind, I don't know if this is true. I feel like it's good for your breath because I feel like it's cinnamon in your stomach.
Hey, big red gum, remember?
I don't know, bro, but yeah, I take cinnamon pills.
I love it. He's like, take cinnamon pills? Yeah.
And
All
but
right.
whenever I start running out of the pills, and because these fucking pills are expensive as shit, and it's time to re-up, I'm like, I always think of my doctor. I asked my doctor one time, I was like, I was trying to like impress my doctor with my healthy habits, and I was, I take this vitamin and that vitamin, that vitamin, and I go to the gym, and he's like, vitamins is a waste of money. You're just gonna pee it out. Like, it's not. You get all the vitamins you need from your food, and I'm like, fuck. So whenever I have to re-up, he plays in my mind the doctor, and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend money on that shit. But then every so often, I'm like, let me go get it again.
And then you do a line of vodka shots and drink champs.
It just depends. It just depends on the doctors too, because I mean, there's so many doctors that like are totally against like any kind of natural therapy or any of that kind of stuff, and
right.
Who knows?
That's true.
What's real?
So, any challenges yet for your son in school? Because he's back in the building, right?
Like the crate challenge?
Oh,
yeah.
Boy. Can we talk about that for a second before we go into?
Go ahead.
Into your
I've heard of it. I don't even know what's.
So that's what I want to talk about. I think
paying attention to it.
I think E's probably the one that knows the most because he's constantly in the media. But okay, it seems like people are climbing up fucking crates and falling a lot of the time, hurting themselves. Some people really seriously hurting themselves. Where did this shit come from, bro? Like, I only started hearing about it the last couple of days, and my kid today tells me, "Dad, have you seen the crate challenge?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard." And I killed her whole vibe because she was coming to tell me it's the funniest thing. I'm like, yo, people getting fucked up over this shit. So, like, do you have any idea of the origins, Yoda? That's you, E.
Talking to me?
Yeah, of course. Me and Kay and I don't know shit about this. We asking you.
That crate challenge came out of nowhere as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what. Like, I saw someone post Afghan war debacle, boom, crate challenge to take our mind off of it.
Jeez.
like
I don't get it.
Like I don't know, bro. All I know. And then my girl shows me. I mean, this is foul because people passed, but she's like, 2 people died during the crate challenge. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, these fucking idiots broke their necks. And she's like, no, they got shot. I'm like, that's not the same. That's not the same. What? I don't want to laugh because, that
somebody died, but
damn.
But it's not the same as losing it on the actual crate challenge.
Right.
That means that some extra shit was happening around the
crate challenge. Right. Damn.
But yeah, you see people busting their ass, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. These challenges are dumb.
Yeah, stupid shit. People need other things to do, like podcast, or not.
Dumb. I want to start a whole thing. Stop podcasting. Like, no more podcasters.
That's what the world needs. More podcasts.
Yeah, bro. Like, who has time for all this content?
It's okay. What's up with your son? Anything that he's struggling with coming back? Starting school again, or is it pretty straight?
No, it was pretty straightforward. He ended up being in his class with like a bunch of his friends this time around. And he was actually a little um, worried about that. Surprisingly, like he was excited, but then he was also like, "Damn," because he likes to do well. He likes to pay attention in class and learn and that kind of thing. So he was kind of getting a little nervous, like, "Damn, like, am I going to be too distracted? And is it going to be is that going to take away from being able to learn in class?" Which I thought was interesting.
Damn, that's super fucking responsible.
Yeah.
Or was that a ploy? Was that him just like, let me
Nah, that
bullshit
was
dad?
that was that
That's
was
him.
him. Had to pull it out of him.
Oh, so he didn't come out with it. You had
No.
to
You know,
dig for it.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. But nah, I mean, they have it working pretty much how they did because they went back to school like the last 8 weeks of school before
Yeah.
when they went back in. So, but now they're gonna start doing weekly testing of all the students um, for what's going on. But there's still issues with that because I think the school, the they haven't the school districts haven't fully figured out, like, are they going to try to tax people's insurance for it or how they're running it. So it's kind of messy.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it sucks because they have to. I mean, they're used to it, but they still, it's masks on all day for their protection. I mean, they're used to it, so got that. We got put on to this stuff called nosing. Um, it's it's like a I don't know a ton about it, like all the uses, but it's something that some friends put us on to because they were using it like when they travel on planes and things like that, or um, last year. And it's a liquid that you put on a cotton swab, like a swab, and you can put it in like the outer rims of your nose, so it acts like another layer of protection for like bacteria coming in.
oh,
No
sounds
So
good.
some
nosing.
yeah, check it out. I think it's got like citronella and some other stuff in it.
Ooh,
Um,
that's just gonna be bumping in your nostrils.
Yeah,
no, it's
it's
actually
gonna
all
fuck
right.
up your sinuses.
No, I've tried it.
Shit,
It's
fuck my
straight.
sinus up right now. Thinking about it.
It's straight. But you should read up on it. Check it out. It might be. I mean, especially for you, Manny, your kids might add another little extra layer of protection depending on what school is looking like for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Just use Vaporub, man.
Yeah,
Bro, are you
For
one of those?
everything.
You one of those people?
tussin.
You put
Put
the
tussin in there.
vaporu in
Nah,
your nose?
nah. But what I am using, this is not for anything that helps. But they have those what are those fucking like nasal?
Yeah, the sticks.
Yeah, those shits are awesome. I'm addicted to those.
Sniffing them shits, lodging them up here, and
My girl's like, you're taking too far up your nose, bro. I'm like, need to make sure I get a good whiff of it.
Yeah, but he's straight so far. So far, so good.
That's good. Yeah, funny. Yeah, this is appropriate. So this is the first. I can't believe I didn't mention this before because we're like super excited about this shit. So my wife and I, this is gonna be the first year all three of our kids are in school the whole day, right? So it's a big milestone for us, and we're fucking ecstatic because I'm gonna have like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a whole new game for you.
So we're gonna celebrate, and we're gonna go out for breakfast that morning after we dropped them all off. And we told the kids, we were like, "Yo, we're so happy that you guys are going to school. We're celebrating for this big, occasion." Our kids looked at us like we just called them all sorts of names. Like they got mad. They're like, "Yo, so you're not gonna get us nothing?" We're like, "Get you what? What do you want?" Like, no, we're gonna go. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go eat? No, we're not telling you. We're just gonna take pictures and enjoy the moment. And they're like, "Fuck." So this is gonna be every year now. Like, yeah, every year, first day of school, we're gonna celebrate.
Wait, is your daughter going into kindergarten?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The youngest one. Yeah.
So the two youngest will be in the same elementary, and then
Yes.
look at you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
It's all coming together.
So good. Before you know it, they're all going to college. The last one to leave high school, and then it's another big major milestone.
Shout out to everybody that their kids went to college. Shout out to my boy Socrates that you met. His second son just went to MIT, bro.
Wow. Oh yeah, he told me that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
and then shout out to Heckler from Crazy Hood. He who
The
wants to come on Fatherhood, by the way. His son is having a baby. Number one,
Okay, so he's gonna be a grandfather.
he's gonna be a grandfather, and his
Wow.
son. But at the same time, his son, who's already, if I'm not wrong, a firefighter already, it joined the Air Force to be in the elite. Uh, I believe it's like a special forces where the ones where they rescue the downed pilots
Hmm.
Oh,
in that,
wow,
which is
Damn.
that's
yeah,
major. That's a Heckler, Crazy Hood Heckler, also of
yeah.
the Grumpy Old Men podcast.
OGs,
OG,
grumpy OGs.
Grumpy OG. Sorry, guys.
Right. It's not just men. They can women could be grumpy too.
This is true, and they can also be OGs.
Correct.
Yes. Damn, that's some pretty big accomplishments.
Yeah. So he's gonna be a grandfather. I think is that the first Crazy Hood grandfather? I believe it is.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say Paul, but no, his kids are
No,
still.
no, that's the
Hmm.
first Crazy Hood grandpa. Yeah.
So his
And
how old are his kids?
Hex,
Yeah.
I believe his son is 23 or 24. The one that's
Okay.
having a kid,
Yeah.
and his other son I think is like 20, 21, and then he
Dope.
has two daughters.
And he's got a bomb ass pizza shop. If you in
Bomb ass
plantation, right?
Totino's. I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
You give it the New York pizza thumbs up.
Yo, I did. I did.
Nice.
I mean,
Okay.
I can't ever hold anybody to the New York standard for one reason. The access to the type of water that we have in New York is unique. So you cannot. I had people try to export water from the Adirondacks up here to fucking Hawaii to make bagels and failed.
Yeah.
You just can't
Yeah.
do it.
Wow.
So, but it comes really close to like New York style pizza. Antonino's, right? That's the name of the spot.
Antonino's. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Antonino's. That shit was the bomb.
The sesame seeds on the crust, off the chain.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit was good. I'm the only thing. So, and Eddie Giggs and his wings in the background, dog.
Yeah.
Shit.
How did he get into making pizza?
Heck or Eddie.
Heck.
As when he was younger, he worked at a lot of pizza shops.
Hold on, wait,
So
wait. Let's have him on the show and have him walk through his journey, bro.
while rapping.
Oh, he could probably do that shit. He's
We
nice.
shot a video in his shop one time called Life and Entertainment, talking about the difference between real life and entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
That's your homework, E. You got to get Heck so we could get him on the
He
pod.
wants to do it. He said he was actually nervous to do it originally.
Running a restaurant is no joke, man. It's a lot of time.
And
Probably have no time.
He's going on to his maybe 10 years having it, or 6 or 8 or 6.
Wow.
He's got some amount of years. Is pretty successful, man. He's been wanting to franchise it for a while,
Hmm.
but hasn't gotten around to it because he's really like active in the shop.
Yeah. All right. Well,
My brothers.
Yeah.
this was fun as always. Thank you very much for the therapy, and I bid you guys adieu.
Peace in the hood.
Later.